Good morning, students. Welcome back to the AI class. In last class, we have already discussed few topics like virtual assistant, some applications for music and web series and movies, smartphones, smartphone cameras, smart home devices, fuzzy logic, Amazon Echo, and all these things. So today we are going to complete this chapter, and today's topic is changes to expect in AI technologies. Like we knows very well, whenever a technology come, after a few days or few years, we got a lot of modifications and then. So what we expect in AI? There are prospects of AI creating media platform in which the viewer or listener can choose their needs, such as the genre of music to listen to. Or so-called smart devices will no longer provide a discrete response and instead will offer human-like responses and even sensible solutions. Availability of an individual's virtual assistant with information of the person's daily life routine, thus facilitating them in their day-to-day goal and needs. Availability of multiple voice-based gadgets. This is where most of the basic items such as cars, televisions will be customized for individuals. Replacement of credit cards with the facial recognition technology, which will be possible because of biometric capabilities. AI in healthcare provision. Healthcare will adopt AI system, for instance, in diagnosis specialties. AI will shorten your commute even further via self-driving cars that result in up to 90% fewer accidents. More efficient ride sharing to reduce the number of cars on the road by up to 75%, and smart traffic light that reduce wait times by 40%, and overall travel time by 26% in a pilot study. So basically, these are the expectation that can be maybe fulfilled in upcoming years. So basically, the main prospect of AI is to change the media platform. The devices or the smart devices which we are using will be customized as per our individual's solution. They will be able to provide you the things that is useful for your day-to-day life as well as your needs. Like television will be customized as per your need. For example, if there are 3 4 members in your family, then according to them the television will be able to give some data or the related information to the person to person, as well as their routine topics or routine television shows and movies as per your requirement. Like if you're talking about a self-driven car, so definitely it will reduce the casualties occurs due to drink and drive, or we are not following the laws of road. So that type of things can also be removed. One more thing that is there, that smart traffic light, they can reduce the wait time by 40%. So it may be possible they are going to reduce your time at least 40%. Then the travel time be also reduced by 26%. That means each and every car will drive as per the specification, as per the requirement of the road. Then no one is going to break the rules. So almost there is no traffic jam. So overall, it will save at least 26% travel time. AI in healthcare, that is also used. Healthcare will adopt AI system for instance diagnosis of your diseases. Replacement of credit card with a facial recognition technology. Of course, you are using a biometric fingerprints, face unlock in your mobile phone also. In the same way, it may be possible that credit card will be removed from your debit card. ATMs cannot be there. You just use your face or biometrics to withdraw some money from your ATM. As well as we can use the same things in your device also. So when you use your device, it will read the predefined things in your card, and as per your availability of the person, then it will be available to withdraw some money from your ATMs. So these are the expectation that we are assuming that upcoming days we will follow all these things. Some features that will be available in future smart homes. Yes, if we're talking about future smart homes, control everything at your fingertips. Yes, you can control everything with your smartphones. whatever you want to do, like still we are doing, we are changing the color of light, we are controlling the fan, we are controlling the television, we are controlling many more things with the help of mobile phone. So everything will be controlled with your fingertips. Run personalized schedules, yes. Have your coffee ready when you wake up, automatically turn everything off when you leave the room, as well as you inside, everything will be on. When you are on off to bed, your lights will be off, your TV will be off, occupied home appearance, and can be triggered remotely from anywhere in the world. Talk to your home or make it talk. You can simply talk with your home. Your virtual assistant, ask it to do anything for you, be it ordering groceries, solving a math problem like Amazon Echo is there, or basically telling you some jokes, news, and whatever you want. Your home will provide you with these things. A smart highway. A smart highway is a green, which means there's plantation all around the road. In case of space constraint, there could be vertical garden. I hope you have seen somewhere in Delhi or Ghaziabad. They are basically installing vertical garden on the road. Okay, they are providing a net on the roadside, and the pot will be hanging inside the net. This is vertical garden. This system installed where can one get SMS alerts on traffic and medical requirement in case of an accident. Yes, of course. As well as you just on like peripheral highway or the Yamuna Expressway highway, you will got a message also. If your number is registered with your car or bike RC, then you will got a message also that you are on this route. Then in case of emergency, medical treatment is also there. As well as on the highway, we have such cafes, cafeterias, as well as general medicine facilities also there. Power needs are solved through solar energy. Whatever is required in the form of electricity, that will be done by using solar panel, solar light. Okay. These highways should provide speed and have a local market, restaurant, shopping complex where the local resident can get employment. Of course, when we are going to make such type of markets or availability of grocery and a few basic needs, then the nearby village pupils can got some job. They some got some employment. They are open their shops there, and they will serve the pupils to go through them. Yes, the Eastern Peripheral Expressway is India's first smart and green highway. That is following highway traffic management system video incident. Okay, so just go through it and learn something about this highway. Intelligent security, yes. Door, window, and motion sensor notify you when someone tries to break in your home. So this is the entire process of using some sensors, as well as some sensor will read some readings. It will give you a message on your mobile phone, or it may call your police. Okay, so this is called intelligent security system. The same surveillance is there. Keep a tab on your home using CCTV cameras, and you can also talk with your virtual assistant. Talk to your guest from anywhere. If someone is on your doorbell, or a delivery boy, or a courier partner, so you just call with your mobile phone from anywhere from the world, and you can tell him that I'm out of the session, just drop my package at nearby place or in my home. Accordingly, you can talk with your guests who will be outside of the door. Ask almost anything and everything. Yes, of course, like Amazon Echo, whatever you want to ask, you can ask. Smoke and temperature sensing. Yes, it's a temperature sensor. Will if smoke is there, it will definitely spring the water. And as well as we have a temperature sensor also, which will give you a temperature reading as in your mobile phone or your device. Future of AI. The greatest risk that AI poses to companies probably lies in its potential from disruptions and more in the unknown surrounding it. After all, AI has only recently made it out of laboratory, and business leaders are only now realizing its commercial potential. Scientists believe there is a long way to go before they even scratch the surface of AI capabilities. It cannot be discounted that AI will take business and industries in the direction they don't want to go. But its future development is at least as likely to uncover new and exciting applications that will benefit companies and customer alike. AI already guides your car the fastest route. Yes, basically still we are using Google Map, and according when you ride or drive any car or vehicles, it will give you some suggestion like shortest route. Okay, so you will go through them. So in the same way, when some businessmen or companies will use AI, so it may be risky or it may be positive or negative sign in both way. So it can basically there are some problems that a human can face due to AI. This is negative way, but it is also positive way that it will reduce the cost and as well as the needs of the humans. Okay, so basically AI is totally based on data. If data is good and right, AI will give you right options. If data is wrong, AI will provide you a wrong option. AI will not take your jobs. Yes, when first time we are using computers, the same way we are thinking about that. Computer will take the jobs of human beings. But what happened? AI, the same way AI will prepare some employment for the persons. Like if we need AI, we want to use AI, we require some pupils who will manage AI, will create AI as well as create data, short data, big analysis data. So if you search something, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook, everyone is now talking about AI. Okay, we are finding some ads related to AI, AI courses, okay, big data analysis. So it will not going to take your jobs. Definitely, it will provide the opportunity to persons who are able to do the job of AI. Just go through it. This is some history. Yes. Creative skill. Yes, AI is helping people write hit songs and is composing music, but AI will not be able to truly replicate a human's ability to create, invent, and be inspiring. AI cannot think new. This is totally depends on data. AI don't have any creative skills like we are. Social skills. Machines are not great at interpersonal interactions, being leaders, or participating in a brainstorm. AI will also find it hard to have intercultural sensitivity, which is fundamental for successful employees of global companies. Yes, of course, AI don't have emotional skills. So this is yes, AI is not the same as factory automation or robots. Clear? AI is not the same as factory automation or robots. So artificial intelligence is not taking away many jobs. But we have a lot of such type of works that is basically very tough to perform by the human beings. For example, if we are talking about welding or heavy lifting of the weight, so what happened? We just prepared some robots like JCB machines, and they are helping us to do that job. Clear? But in the same way, AI is not like that. AI is basically providing you data analysis. Whatever you have done in the form of data, AI will respond on. So, but the next topic is artificial intelligence ethics. There are so many ways in which we could use AI for social good, but over the last year or two, it has become apparent that there are potentially a lot of unintended consequences, not to mention in which AI could potentially be used for bad reasons. So there is a huge demand and interest for developing AI with our values. Evidence of when AI has gone wrong could be pinpointed to the time in the US when AI algorithms were used to provide recommendations on precision sentences. A report from ProPublica concluded that the AI system was biased against black defendants as it consistently recommended longer sentences in the comparison to white counterparts for the same crime. The US nation Educational, Scientific and Culture Organization UNESCO recently accused Apple's Siri, Microsoft's Cortana and Amazon's Alexa, along with other female voice digital assistants, of reinforcing a commonly held gender bias. Yes, if you take a view that Amazon, Alexa, Apple, Siri and Microsoft's Cortana all are using female voice as a virtual assistant. So basically they are use doing this task like a gender biases. So, but Apple's Siri is now in both option, men and women. Voice is available in male and female, both voices. I don't know in Cortana is available or not yet, but Amazon Siri is able to talk with you in male as well as in female, both voices. The privacy issues raised by AI are starting to stir interest in people, where a series of hearings have examined data theft and suspect data sharing practices by big companies like FB and Google. Yes, so whenever you're talking about virtual assistant, it will record your data, it will save your habits, watching or listening. So there's a chances to you may be in risk due to privacy, because nowadays AI is also learning from your commands you have given to AI. So they are machines now. AI machines is able to learn by themselves. So whatever type of data you are going to use with them, they are learning with the help of that data, and still they are going to be more and more capable to answer your queries. So there is a risk of privacy. According to IEEE, Global Initiative on Ethics of Autonomous and Intelligent Systems, we would need to have policy or standard around the following. Legal accountability. It is the legal responsibility for harm caused by the AI system. Definitely, if anything wrong goes on or harm is occurred due to AI system, then legal accountability of the company will be there. Transparency, yes, this is not only the reinforce of policy of data users, but also reasonable access to the rules embedded in these systems along with audit trails. Policies surrounding the impact and implications of these systems should be in a place. Embedding value into AI application, this can be done by expressing norms in terms of obligations and prohibitions that can be expressed computationally. Yes, we are still trying to add some values inside AI applications so that it become beneficial in such conditions where emotionals or values need to be occurred. Governance framework is standard and process and procedures in place to not infringe upon basic human rights. So all these type of precautions can be taken by the companies when they are using any AI based applications or they are using AI in their application. Yes, I hope you remember FASTag. Maximum pupils have FASTag right now in their car or whatever vehicle they are using. So whenever they will be on a toll plaza, then no need to pay the money in cash. If you have a FASTag installed on your device, on your vehicle, then using RF frequency, RFID, radio frequency identification, the amount will be deducted from your account. Why we still need humans? When sufficient data is available, the AI can produce a result that matches the mathematical basis of the input data. However, the AI cannot produce new data. Create solution based on that data, imagine new ways of working with that day, or provide idea for implementing a solution. All these activities reside within the human realm. Anything that requires imagination, creativity, and discernment of the truth, the handling of opinion, or the creation of an idea is best left to humans only. Machine cannot do this. Oddly enough, the limits of AI leaves a lot of places for humans to go, many of which are not even possible today because humans are overly engaged in repetitive, boring tasks that an AI can easily do. An AI cannot create a new thought pattern, and AI can free people from the mundane works so that they can do what people do best, invent. An AI application will stick with what it knows, but humans experiment. An AI application is based on the logic, math, and facts, but it lacks intuitions. The tasks which are we are going to repeat daily life in our daily life. We are human beings. We definitely bored with the work we are doing. Clear. So what we want that repetitive work will be done by the AI and pupils, human beings, going to invent them. Clear. This is the main motto behind AI. Teaching children, and AI can help a teacher with grading papers. Yes, like I'm a teacher, I'm boring, I'm get bored, or it's tough for me to check more than 500 copies. That grading can be done by the AI. Providing help with homework. Yes, it can provide you help to complete your homework. Putting studying material, revision sheet online, tutoring online. Like right now, I'm making a video. Okay, So the size of video may be 1 GB or 800 MB or something, and it's difficult to upload this video on YouTube because due to morning issue, the speed of internet is very slow. So what I will do, I just create a video and I will tell my AI virtual assistant that upload it today on YouTube at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. because in the night the speed is very high. Okay, so if it can be able to do it, then it's perfect for me. Clear? So such type of task can be given to AI and AI will work accordingly. So what we have learned, the spam filter very important, artificial intelligence ethics that is required, radio frequency RFID that is used in FASTag as well as a few ATM cards that have a black strip. Earlier we are using RFID in ATM also. Right now we are using chip system like a SIM card SIM card system. We have a SIM type of chip basically in our ATM or credit card or debit card. So this is the things. Till then, what you have to do, you just need to go through this exercise. Okay, find out the answers in the chapter, not from the solution on the back, because this is first time book published, so there may be a lot of errors. So find the particular questions and then find the answer in the book. Okay, then take the questions and then we will discuss the answers in tomorrow Google Meet. Solve this exercise on a copy, but after discussing it tomorrow we will discuss, then you will be able to do this on your computer copy.